Hi everyone and welcome to my channel Hisame Artwork. This is the second meme review video I'm doing on this channel. You guys found the first one very enjoyable and liked it a lot, so I'm gonna keep going with these. As long as I find good stuff, feel free as well to send me memes. So this one, I really find it relatable. Like, looks at my old art from years ago. Le gasp. No. The pain is real. I've talked it in many of my videos. I have gotten better over the years and I can't stand my old art. Like, this is trash. I must burn it. Nobody must be exposed to this horrible art and uh, be traumatized. So I used to like trash my art, and my mother and then my husband would save it from the trash. Now it's semi acceptable where I'm not the most embarrassed about it. Like, it's gotten to a level where it's like, it's just not the worst. So I can give it away once I do something better instead of trashing it. Um, but yeah, it's painful, painful. Um, Another thing that I really love what's going on the internet is the classical art memes. I wish though they would like put the names of the artists and what's going on. Fortunately, we have Google image search, so usually I find out what the original painter was, what the story about the painting is. So that's nice. I'm getting educated through memes because I went to film school to be an animator, not to art school. So when it comes to paintings, I'm not always familiar with what's what. And I just love this one. When someone starts an argument with me about something I know a lot about. Generally, I try and stick to art because often arguments with politics can be really stupid. um, Another fun thing is, like, I was arguing with someone. They were telling me New Zealand is from Zealand, named after Zealand, and the Zealand is in the UK. And I was like, no, it is in Holland, I think. Either Holland or Denmark. I always get those two countries confused. Netherlands, sorry. Holland is an area in the Netherlands. So I was like, no, it's not British. And they were like, yes, it is British. And we ended up pulling our Wikipedias and checking it out, and I was right. uh, so yeah, when someone starts an argument with me about something I know a lot about, pulls out the pen. Um, and I just love these classical art memes. They're just so on point and they're beautiful. Like, this is what I really appreciate about them, because I really there's like those ugly stick figures or that weird frog or some other really bad illustrations. Like, these are beautiful to look at, and it people usually don't go to museums, and in a lot of countries you don't even have such beautiful paintings to put in museums. So kind of all of the good stuff is in the more richer countries. um, you would never have access to these, but you now can with the memes, classical art memes, and they're doing a service, great good service to humanity, basically, in my opinion. So this one says, when you tap your pockets and you can't feel your phone. Um, and I just love this one. I usually do like a quick Google image search to see like what is going on in this painting, because some of them are so confusing but very relatable. And this is just so awesome and so on point. Like, that's my feeling as well when I have pockets on my pants, because mind you guys maybe don't know from my voice or from my face, I've often been asked if I'm a guy because I have a very strong European jaw. um, and I've been asked if I'm a dude, but I'm a girl, so I kind of have to wear girl pants. I've tried boy pants, and my butt doesn't fit in them, and it's very saggy in the front. So I have to wear girl pants, and I don't have pockets, of course, because why? Modern fashion. And I usually, tap my pockets from my hoodie or something like that, and it was like, where's my phone? Or I usually have to look around because like I said, I have girl pants, so I don't have pockets, and I can't check them. But yeah, the feeling is there. Um, the gender neutral term of sugar daddy is glucose guardian. Um, so right now we're going through the woke virtual signaling era. Like before this, in my country, you had communism, so there were like other things you couldn't say or couldn't do. You couldn't like show off an iPhone or something like that because if you were rich, you were doing something bad usually. So there was like a different morality fashion during communism. Before that, you had to be chaste and virtuous because we had like religion, morality. And so this is interesting for me, kind of how things evolved with fashion and morality fashion. How should I say this? And this is really an interesting way to kind of see history unfold through paintings, and now we have memes, and it's just so fun and interesting for me to kind of look back and see how things have evolved. And I really love these kind of memes that are kind of making fun of current society, but kind of using old timey stuff because I'm really into vintage. And here is another example of kind of mixing old and new. So here you have like a Zoom meeting for medical students. Like I'm sure you know this Rembrandt painting is very famous. It's just like a guy dissecting a corpse. And as someone who teaches as well, and like last year I had to do these Zoom meetings to kind of teach kids stuff. Um, this is such a great mix that I find it just awesome. Too true, too true. um, and yes, is this millennial art painting a meme? Yes, yes, it is. This is one of the most millennial arts things that you can do. I mean, it kind of overlaps with Gen Z, I think, but as far as I know, meme history, it kind of appeared in my generation, the so-called millennials. Hey there, kitty cat. My cat just jumped on my desk to interrupt me because, of course, she does this. She also stole all of my mic sponges. She keeps doing naughty things. There we go. Uh, and I love art meme crossovers. Like, you all know this one with the anime. Like, is this something? Insert meme. Millennial art and painting a meme. Yep. And now we have the Loki series, which, by the way, I really did enjoy. So, eh, this is a really awesome illustration. And always you can just screenshot and do a quick Google image search to find anything that I've posted here. There's just so many things that I can't link everything because then when I try to share the video, I get banned for spamming because my videos have too many links. So I'm going to teach you guys something. Take a screenshot and do a Google image search so you can find out all of this stuff. I also post them on my Discord, the links to all of these comic artists and whatever other weird stuff I find. So, is this Loki? And the butterfly stabs him. Yes, it is. Those of you that have not seen the Loki series, haven't seen any Marvel films, and haven't seen this meme, are probably not gonna get it. But it's super funny. I love it. And just wanted to tell you guys that these things have existed for a long time. Like back in the day, people would illustrate in books and around the text, and you would find weird stuff like this. There's this old man that is a snail and has a bunny warrior on him that is shocked. So this is kind of like an ancestor of memes. Like people have been doing this stuff for centuries, millennia, as long as they've been able to draw. I think they've been doing this. And I just wanted to give you kind of an old-timey example of the fact that memes aren't like this revolutionary new thing. Like these things have existed prior, and here's an example of it. And people are from current times are trying to figure out what the heck this is. And apparently, snails were an insult reference to a certain group of Protestant merchants in Switzerland, something like that. For once, it's not blaming the Jews, I think. Um, and the bunny is some other faction, and I think maybe they're in cahoots here. I'm not sure what's going on, but might be some stories that are intertwined, might not be political. People tend to, historians tend to believe that this might be a political joke of the current times. I'm not sure. It's just weird and funny, and I love it. The snail with the bunny. I'm not sure what it is. I hope it's not religious, political stuff, because I want to enjoy it. Because those themes tend to be like a bit heavy and depressing. So I really like this one with the is this Loki? Yes it is. That one's like funny and everybody can enjoy it somewhat. It's like still a bit gory. And then we have this one to depress you guys. Top essential jobs, doctors and nurses, cleaners. Top non-essential jobs, artist and telemarketer. And then the artist who had to create this image is just crying over there. And yeah, I mean, art is generally a luxury. Like I was having a debate with someone the other day, and they're a scientist, and they were telling me that art is important because art helped people stay sane in this pandemic because of the entertainment, like video games and films. These are art, and they helped keep people sane while being confined for such long periods of time. And my opinion is that art is a luxury, is not a um, vital thing for humanity. This scientist was telling me, kind of trying to explain to me why he thinks I'm wrong and how art is important. And I thought it was a very interesting point of view that they had. They weren't a psychologist; they were from the STEM field. So I don't know if you guys are psychologists. Let me know, in the psychiatrists or whatever. Let me know in the comments below. Do you think art is important for mental health? And can be used in a positive way, because of course everything can be used in a positive and a negative way. Like science, we know we have nuclear power that is relatively clean, and then we have atom bombs which are very very bad. So anything can be used harmfully, and art is no exception. Art can be harmful when it comes to propaganda and misinformation. Like a lot of for example, during the First and Second World War, there were a lot of pamphlets and propaganda imagery and material like films and radio shows and things like that that were harmful, and that was their purpose, to be harmful. So yeah, art can be harmful as well. I don't think it should be taken lightly or under um, like you think it's not a real threat when it can be. The word escapes me at the moment. So yeah, it's an interesting meme. I find it very funny, sad at the same time, and also like kind of a bit worrying when you think about the wider implications of art. And as always, there's always that one artist, if there's a steady paycheck in it, I'll paint anything you say. I understand that for a lot of artists, choice can be a luxury. Like if you are a starving artist, you will do all kinds of propaganda or salacious material or other things like that. Um, and hopefully more artists will be more empowered in the future and have like better protection and unions and things like that. So when they feel that something is wrong, they are in a position to be able to actually refuse that um, project. because it might be, like I said, potentially harmful to the people around them or other people. So yeah. And then you have like the funny ones with commissions open and rich furries. And this thing is like intriguingly true. Personally, I don't have any issues with people dressing up as animals and doing whatever they want in their adult consenting personal lives. But I know a lot of people are against this, and so because there's kind of a lack of artist servicing furries, um, the prices are higher, and even on Fiverr, like they will often say, "Hey, I want my character drawn, and it's a furry, so you know you've been warned." And on Fiverr, people often like will say, "Oh, it is a political topic, it is a religious topic," just so you know, because some artists don't want to do porn or religious or political or some other things that they don't agree with. And I think it's always awesome that people are clear about what's going on. I think that's best for everyone. But I have to say, the prices on furry offers are so insane. It's like usually an illustration will go for $10-$20 for like a cheap artist, but like for furry art is like $300 at current this year kind of value. So um it's like 30 times or 50 or at least 10 times more profitable to do furry art. So it has led to this myth that somehow furries are richer than average people, which I've asked around, and doesn't seem like furries are CEOs or other things like that. It's just that a lot of artists don't want to do it, so they have to offer bigger rewards in order to get someone to do what art they want. So yeah, this is mostly a myth, but it's a funny myth that the furries are rich. They're not that much, as far as I can tell from what I've inquired, but yeah, it's definitely a funny, relevant meme to our current times. So yeah, what should I do next? And what do you want to find out about the art world? Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you have any fun memes you want me to review. I mostly make videos based on your requests and like what I see in the stats that does well. So, let me know. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, Discord, and you can buy my stuff on Lulu and Society 6. You can commission me on Fiverr, or if you just want to support me, you can on Coffee and Patreon. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.